Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance Division 1. And this is Matchday 18, or 17 and a half, or whatever you want to look at, when you consider that not everybody's played the same number of games at the moment. That doesn't matter, really, does it? It's an exciting league table featuring battles almost everywhere. Probably not at the top, where Dalgety Rangers are still 4 points clear of Steelhawks. Steelhawks have a better goal difference than those below them, so could hold on there, but down just below those, really, Local Calaveras, Trumpton, Team GB separated by just 2 points. Bit further down, North Trafford and Asnes Ajax, 1 point between them. Roundhay, Falaraki, Old Age Ballers, worst team name in the world, as you mentioned every single time. Yes, I do. They are 1 point apart. And then this intriguing battle at the bottom three. Tyneside to Alanson is 2 points, and the one team I didn't mention there, Imaginary Madrid, and their inspired manager, he's not imaginary, it is Chris Thacker. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me on. I'm good, thank you. Good. Looking forward to this week. Hopefully, performance than last week.
Better performance than last week. Let's just have a quick look at the last week there. 3-0 to Steelhawks. I mean, losing 3-0 to Steelhawks probably isn't the worst result in the world. They, when they consider that defence that played there, and this Morat guy is doing the business.
Yeah, I've never heard of him before, but he looks really good, doesn't
he? Yeah, same with me. I hadn't, and obviously David had found somebody who now maybe people might be giving a bit of a chance to. Someone that had his great career so far at unknown club, and he's doing a good job at Steelhawks. There he is. You seem to be wearing some form of sporty top tonight. What's the sporty top you have on?
Arsenal top. Arsenal. So, for all my sins, I can't seem to do any good at the minute.
Yeah, but still, a chance of finishing that top four, you never know. Speaking of that top four, I mean, look at the excitement there. Really, Local Calaveras, Trumpton and Team GB all fighting it out to see if they can be in there. Loco, what a strange season. No draws.
That's absolutely crazy, isn't it? This time season.
17 matches in, no draws, and the fact that they've lost 8 but can still be fourth in the table shows there's competition in here if you probably cream off a couple of sides at the top.
Yeah, it's been a good season. I've enjoyed being involved with it, really, even though I'm right at the bottom. But it's everyone's close, aren't they? And everyone can beat everyone under there.
Yeah, I mean, when Alanson win, then you know that's the kind of situation that happens there. We will start the games in a couple of minutes. I'll put the fixture list up for you there with. I mean, we've got bottom versus top, but we've also got a range of interesting games. What are the ones that has attracted you most? I think your own game, I suppose, would be pretty big.
Yeah, I think round A, Falraki is going to be a big one in it. 9th, 3rd, 10th. One of them's got to start. If they get the win, they're going to move up, aren't they, and get up the top end. And then Trumpton, Asna for the same reason, really. Trumpton's got I like the look of Trumpton at start when I first joined, but they've been hit and miss, and if they can keep winning, they can get into that playoff spots at the top end.
Yeah, I would say that they do certainly have a very good chance. Trumpton have still hitting maybe second place. It just depends. I know Big Kid's been struggling to get the save working for him, and when the save isn't working for him, it's harder for him to make these crazy tactics work for what he's got right there at the time. But he's been a great member of the Swemp for some time now, and theory that this is 10 matches to go for some teams, 9 matches for others, and then it's all over. Sad times. But yourself, look at that, just playing against Tyneside, and I think Steelhawks versus Team GB will be a big game there between two sides that are not too far apart in terms of quality. I'm looking forward to that one. Wonder where we'll be going first. That's the key bit. Just waiting for someone to arrive on the chat. It seems like people are not here yet, so just delay for a couple of minutes, but otherwise we'll get started. We'll watch it back again. But Van Nistelrooy, Nikiforenko, Vieira, Elber, Van Nistelrooy, Shevchenko and Crespo. That's 7 players from 2 clubs at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, absolutely unreal, isn't it? I mean, Nistelrooy's been on form, hasn't he, this season?
That's it. 20. If you count the let's not count the cup because it was against a team that was pretty easy. But 21 goal contributions, 11 goals, 10 assists in his 17 league games is superb. He deserves to be up there. He's better than the other Van Nistelrooy who has 6 goals, 6 assists. So it's not all necessarily about yes you've got Van Nistelrooy as the best player. You got to use him well.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And Mex's, look at Mex's 14th. Crazy.
Yeah, Mex's it was that run that he had as sweeper. I mean, last game obviously it was hugely thrown with was it a red card or something early on for
yeah,
your defence?
yeah, wasn't it?
And that did change things. So it's definitely going to be a strange kind of season for Mexay. I think he'll get better and better though. Let's get ourselves into the first game anyway. I think that's too big a game, is it? Is it not too big a game to go first?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It needs to be one of the last ones, I think.
We can be a bit pickier, yeah. I mean, who do Allenson play today in their game? Dalgety Rangers.
They play
yeah.
top
and
yeah.
bottom, yeah. I think top versus bottom is a good way to start. The two ends of the table, and so for today, Big New P's side is it's just about the same. I mean, Zickler is missing though. Zickler's missing, and so Jakob H. Yule comes in. His form hasn't been superb recently, but he's still probably one of the better players that they've got in that position.
Yeah, I, when I've seen him playing, he's looked good. I've never heard of him again. It's another player I've never heard of. But I love this concept. Like I'm sure we've all talked about when it's just a brilliant concept.
Yes, yeah, and to be honest, who cares at their bottom of the table? It's
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that unless your children were called like Juan Sebastian and Ronaldo or something, that you're probably not going to be quite as good at that. So I think it's been a great team to enjoy this season, and I think the Alexes have slightly outdone the Jacobs through recent games. It's be interesting.
He's got a favourite.
This is how he's got to choose his favourite son, I think. So his favourite son at the moment by average rating, his son. I can't count Jacob Rex, but yes, Jakob Glerup Nielsen is now his favourite son. So for the opposition, I mean, you actually saw me finishing off setting up the Dalgety Rangers team just then, so you've had a bit of an insight into it. But yeah, extremely strong. Missing though Samuel and Vieira, and I don't think it hugely matters.
No, I mean that team's. If you could pick players for like a home save, you'd be picking these players, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it's a very, very strong team, and they're Van Nistelrooy on the bench having a bit of a rest. But Nikiforenko still there with his 14 goals and 2 assists. So I think he's still going to be very, very wary of what he can do in this performance.
Could do with that in the AFCON at the minute. He's not lit up the stage for me yet in AFCON.
He just needs a bit of time, doesn't he? Or he's very, very random as to whether he'll be really good or quite good on a save. And if you hit really good, you hit unstoppable. Liverani, Milevski, two left-sided defensive mids. But does that bother you when you pick a team, or do you just go they play centre defensive mid? They're all right.
Yeah, I mean, I would look at feet and put them in the right side, but I mean, I wouldn't be bothered about 2 lefts, 2 rights.
Yeah. Milevski with the either foot at least is probably selected on the right for that reason.
Yeah.
Totti is captain, and we'll see what happens. Have you got a prediction for this one?
Hey, it's got to be Dalgety, isn't it? 3-0.
3-0. Well, the game is underway. 3-0 to Allenson, I think. It's 1-0 to Allenson already, and it's Jakob H. Yule.
I'm going to sign him up.
Jakob H. Yule scores the opener. That is brilliant for the league, and absolutely. It's 2.
Oh my word!
It's 2, and it's D'Alessandro. What?
This is not good for me.
This is where it
Not
isn't
good
good
for me
for
at
you at
Bob.
all, is it? No, when you think about that. Nesta's taken a yellow card for taking down Nikiforenko. But this is extraordinary so far.
Tuning up and keeper with 9 then as well. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? They do brilliant. This is amazing.
Is it going to be 2 at half? Oh, Kivu has pulled one
Oh,
back. It's not going to be 2 all at half time, is it? We're very close. It's 3! It's 3-1!
oh my word.
And it's Jakob Glerup Nielsen who scores. I cannot believe that. Well, what a start. What a start to the day. So, what do you reckon to that?
That's prolific, isn't it? 7 shots, 6 on target, 3 goals. I mean, that is just unreal, that. Bottom of the table as well.
Bottom of the table, scored double their goal tally for the season in one half of football. That's superb. And Big New P, he's not here at the moment, but he must be, he must be, really excited and not realise why. Something will be happening in his brain. He'll be thinking, what was that? It's for Dalgety, they make a half-time sub here with their usual rule. So I'm just going to go into to check in, see what the full rule was on things here for subs. It was
Mickey.
Yeah, he's coming off at half-time with his 5.
Yeah.
So that's, when you look at it, I mean, Robin is the option here. He comes in, and condition-wise, it doesn't mention anything about condition for subs at this point. So I would leave Crespo for a bit longer, but I think they are in some kind of trouble. Oh, David saying, Allison always win in the the things he's doing. Well, they're winning at this point. We're going to go to 60 minutes with both teams, and I think I will just check Big Noopy's instructions. I think that he's happy to just do what he usually does. Yeah, we're fine. We'll kick off that second half. That's incredible, this first half. I tell you what, if it doesn't stay like this and there is a draw or a victory for the away team, we'll have had a goal fest. So either way, it's good for the league.
I mean, every time I watch, even when I think they're going to lose, they just seem to get a draw or a win at last minute, don't they?
Subs are coming up, but the ball hasn't been out for a few minutes, and Crespo with a chance, good save. We've gone 64 minutes by the time the subs come round. I mean, you wouldn't want to change much for this team.
No. No, that's not.
In fact, I thought,
83.
The only thing that I'd think about would be, does Yakubu come on for Holovko to prevent the yellow? I'd probably prevent the red. I don't know. I think you just leave it as it is.
Yeah, I think it's
just about as strong as they're going to get on the pitch. I mean, Conticchio has been great as a substitute. As a player in the team, his rating's terrible, but he comes up with goals. But I think we'll leave that. They are winning. And Dalgety, well, when we look at the substitutes that Dalgety make, I mean, realistically, according to their instructions, I've got to make 5 more. Ross isn't going to be happy with his team at the moment, but yeah. So,
is it Crespo for Nistelrooy? Is that the sub?
I'm just going to do the Ross change here, which there we go. Let's move these into where it should be. So these are going as this. Take off the worst performing defensive mid. Well, it's going to be Liverani coming off. Liverani will come off for Van Nistelrooy. Oh, hang on. Let's do it that way. Go to that. Let's change that. And there's no defensive mid. There's no defensive mid, is there? That's where that person is. So we're going to revert to kind of playing this system. And what's the rule here? Take off the poorest defensive mid for a strike. Well, Robin will go there. I suppose Aymar would probably go there, wouldn't he? In that system.
Yeah.
And then we have a look at who comes off. And it is Aymar coming off as a third change, I think. Or would you take Aymar off or Crespo? There isn't anyone to come off for Aymar, is it, in the positions here? We've already got a defensive player. in that. So Barry
Unless
Ferguson would have to come off and
you put Ferguson on flying man and move Robin up or Totty up.
yeah. I mean, there's that opportunity, isn't it, to go really attacking for them. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do. Aymar off. Let's put Totti further forward. Do that.
Yeah.
So we go on to the last 25 minutes of the game. Whew. Penalty. And Milevski
Oh my
has
word.
pulled one back. Crazy stuff. Van Nistelrooy's coming close to chances. The ball coming down the other end of the pitch briefly, but this is going to be a tense last few minutes. The ball played forward. Oh, Aguinaga had a chance to score then. Oh, Van Nistelrooy with a chance again. Hasn't gone to plan. It's 4.
Oh,
and it's
he's done it. He's done it.
D'Alessandro.
4-2.
Unbelievable, Jeff. And it is full time. Alanson
Wow.
4, I'll get you Rangers 2. D'Alessandro, man of the match. Yeah, to be honest, when you're only 2 shots apart, it's a close game.
Yeah.
But wow, the shooting of Alanson has been at its absolute best for this season in one game against the league leaders.
I mean, look, and this story as well. You see what he had an 8. Big mistake leaving him on bench, I think.
Playing in just the half hour. But yeah, I think Totti has run himself out. He's done well. Okoronkwo challenging well. Martin's here as well. Good evening, Martin. Wasteful from De Gers indeed, and a wonderful performance from Alanson. It's nice to be able to mention a wonderful performance from a team that occasionally struggles to get past non-league teams in the cup. So brilliant performance from Alanson there, and enjoyed that game. Dan has what a moment to jump in. Yeah, it is a great moment there, Dan. It puts you second bottom of the table, I think. It leaves you on the bottom there, Chris. We got to round here, fella. This is 9th versus 10th. This is going to be an interesting game. And the round here side have come from. I mean, last time out they played with that Vieira in running to left and things, and it's was it? He got a 2-2 draw with Trumpton. It wasn't a bad result at all, but they've gone for a more kind of orthodox style.
I mean, that other one looks like kiss chase, doesn't it? It looks like they're all chasing after each other, trying to kiss each other. Is
that one of your favourite playtime games?
As a teacher, I can't play it anymore.
Good answer.
As a Bradford lad, I love the fact that they're called Park Ave. My dad's team growing up, so I do like this team.
Yes, yeah. It's. I mean, didn't Bradford Park Avenue beat York City 3-0 the other week?
Yeah. Alfred's in 5-0 as well. They've been doing well lately.
Just
goals galore.
Beating York. I mean, why are York down there? Still can never understand it. It's just absolutely terribly run club. Terribly run. David said he had to smoke a cigarette the minute the Gers scored the second. Are you a non-smoker, David? just decided to just do that. I mean, yeah, we had 6 goals in the first game. We're looking forward to seeing what happens. Hollaback still injured, 2 months out. He's going to be missing most of the rest of the season. And Pochettino injured as well. I'll do loads of contracts and things after this game. So quite a few unhappy players, and some of them are contract minded. So I'll sort those out in between this round and the next. Falaraki. Changes galore without Gary Neville and David Seaman. Then, does it weaken the side? I mean, how Tim Flowers has been playing, he's not bad. Flowers, I think he could do a job.
Right, look at that.
Did Flowers save a penalty recently? I'm trying to think if he saved
a
penalty
I think he did,
when he
didn't
came on after Seaman got a red card. So I will just check that.
Yeah.
As to what happened in that game. Came on and saved that penalty straight away. So it's strong, isn't it? Barmby, Sheringham, McManaman. These are players where obviously you're a 96 squad in the majority of them, and at the same time, so these players are kind of fading stars at the time, but they're still playing well.
Yeah, another concept team, and what I love. Do you know what I mean? It goes back to glory days, doesn't it, of England '96?
Yes, and the wonderful dentist chair moment.
Yeah.
Martin's going for Gascoigne to come off injured. Yeah, quite possibly, isn't it? I don't think Falaraki did have a captain in for today. I will just check it before kick-off, just in case. But no, they don't have a captain there, so we will sort that out. And managers versus England, let's see what happens.
Who won round here?
Oh yes, the prediction, of course, going for a round here win. I never even asked you. Shocking. What sort of a host is this? We're 15 minutes in, not much has been happening at this point, and we know the stadium name. Crespo has scored though, he managed to put in a rebound. Tim Flowers made a save and it wasn't quite enough. The rebound was in, and still Crespo, basically with one of the very few chances of the half. Southgate has a yellow card. The ball played in Kewell with a chance, Flowers making a save. And another chance, Southgate's been booked for both teams. That's the entertaining part there. Match report is the match report actually had some stuff in, but very little between nothing between 7 and 29. Unless the
It's like
throw
after
in.
the lot.
It sounds like the throw in took 22 minutes to arrive at Lee Bowyer, which is possible, isn't it? Ooh,
It's like
wow.
the Lord Mayor show, innit? After the Lord Mayor show, that is.
5 shots on target, no attempts. I don't know if you've seen the Aston Villa Leeds half-time score.
No, I haven't. What
It's
is it?
3-2 to Aston Villa. Leeds had the lead early on through Dan James, and then Corchino, and 2 for Jacob Ramsey with 2 assists from Corchino, and Daniel James scored again. Whereas Man City lead Brentford 1-0. Norwich lead Palace 1-0, and Spurs and Southampton is 1-1. So 3-2 at half time. Well, Mr. Savage is here as well. He likes a bit of Teddy. Subs for round here, looking at the team there, they're going to be 60 minutes. We can see what's going on with those. Falaraki is also a 60-minute thing, and it looks like that Ince and Sheringham will probably be those guys who are withdrawn at that point.
Yeah, they need some of that. They need some creativity going on.
Yeah, and it looks like they've taken. I mean, it must be injury related, but we'll keep them on for a bit. Managing injuries, they're not under 80%. I'll leave them on at this point to 60. And look at that! Shearer scores Falaraki's first attempt. Oh, it changes the pattern of this. It's a penalty, and Crespo scores a penalty.
Yeah.
Flowers couldn't save it, so Crespo is on a hat trick here, and the subs are on their way. Will they be? Oh, I think Kewell's deflected that shot behind there. So crazy stuff. Look at this, where it's substitute time. So we've got Redknapp for Gascoigne. I think. Oh, we're in the wrong team. Yeah, I'll do the other team first. I'll do Falaraki while I'm on them. Redknapp for Gascoigne. He's on 85% at the moment. I just see about these. Ince is going to have to come off, isn't he? Ince is going to have to come off because this is managing any injuries at this point, and I think that would be something that he's doing. He's down to 78, he's struggling. So leave Gascoigne on, and would you bring Batty on instead of
it's got to be
Redknapp
Batty
at
in
this
it.
point? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Fowler for Shearer if Shearer hasn't scored, but Shearer did score. So Sheringham though, with his injury, I think let's I think it's a little awkward saying I want to pull him off, but moving on. Darren Anderton in this position. Or would you do Redknapp and Gascoigne further forward?
I'm going to say that. Yeah, I think
Let's
that's probably better.
Yeah, keep to the move here that Redknapp will come on as a centre midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. And for round here, they usually keep me some or potential injury or poor performance is what we're going to have here. So Luis Enrique Mihanovic on 6s, and it's taken a look into potential injuries. Dyche on a potential foot injury. Mihailovic on a potential foot injury, but I just think keep a centre back on, to be honest. And so
Yeah.
that will be Rosa, won't it, the left hand side. Marco Rosa. And poor performance would go down to Luis Enrique. Sadly for Luis Enrique's situation, Simeone.
Yeah, that'd be it, wouldn't it?
There we are. Would you move Vieira and switch him?
I mean, yeah, I played him in AFCON 1 in centre midfield like that.
Yeah,
and he did really well.
Defensive mid, really, isn't he? And
yeah,
do that. So
he starts doing well in centre mid.
At 2-1, here we go for the rest of this one. And the 60-minute subs have been made 2 apiece, but not 2 apiece in the scores. And now a second yellow card, Saul Campbell taking one now. 20 minutes left. Will there be a 4th goal? I don't know. Oh, and Mihailovic does come off with the injury, but yeah, I don't think I'd have even taken off a player like that at that point, a defender.
Nah.
At that point,
he was 85 as well, wasn't he? He wasn't too bad with his fitness.
He was doing all right. So the third sub has been made. Erik ten Hag coming on. Batty has taken a warning, but not a card. Ten Hag's taken a yellow card though. So he's only been on a few minutes. He's not going to get sent off now, is he? Kewell has just missed the target. Simeone yellow carded. That's 2 of the subs. Crespo hitting the crossbar. And the full-time whistle is blown on a 2-1 victory for round A.
I called that, didn't I? That's what I think. Didn't I?
You did.
First time I've ever been right.
You should have called the 18-2 on offsides. 2 offsides. I mean, that shows the team didn't really push themselves as much as they could have done. 8 as a top rating. Crespo getting man of the match. Tim Flowers being the best player for Falaraki, and I think he did certainly help to keep that score down. Southgate 8 tackles won. For the other team 4 out of 4. So he wasn't too bad, apart from his should have been sent off, of course, for his 2 yellows. And Erik ten Hag contributed a foul and a misplaced tackle as well. But at least he got his header.
Comes on, smashes someone, goes off. Love it.
Sub Teddy, you silly boy. Darren Anderson coming on due to a suspected injury. Anyway, what have we got? We got old age ballers. So Martin's team, who, I mean, you look at his fixtures so far, and that's where he took over. It's 7 matches without defeat since he came in, and only 1 conceded.
Good. Really good.
Really good. And will it be real good at the end of this round? We'll have to see. The team is strong. Batistuta on 93% starting this one, of course, following the last round of games. People are a little bit tired. Looking at the fixtures coming up soon, we have a match in just 3-4 days this time round. The fixtures are coming thick and fast at the moment. But I think it's a good, strong team, and with Ince stepping in to replace, I think it's replacing Redondo in the starting lineup, isn't it? It's still not bad at all.
Yeah, he's going to struggle with fitness, I'm guessing, because all players are. I mean, what's his youngest player? Is it 30, 35? Is it 33?
31 was apparently old.
31.
Yeah.
Right. I'm ancient then.
Yeah, that's why I felt it as soon as that team came in. You thought, what's going on here? And is Josh like 15, 16 when he took over the team at the beginning? Yeah, 32 now. We got as our youngest through to 36, but it should be a good one.
I like it. I like the team.
Yeah,
it's good formation as well.
Good formation indeed. And Real E have gone for their team today with Taribo West is tired. The only change sees Sammy Hoopier coming into the team from last match.
Yeah, I tried that centre backs moving out to full backs, and I didn't like it, to be fair. Trying to fit in that 3 at the back type thing, but I guess, would you have Hoopier moving out? But I see Ferdinand doing it.
Yeah, he might do, but I mean, I suppose when the team's winning games, then
There's that as well. Yeah.
I'm not going to question too much. I always question and think, is it yes, is it no? But no, it's an interesting thing, and I think it works for him. Bjarne Hansen refereeing. Prediction for this one?
0-3. Really, to carry on.
Oh, first defeat for OABs on the horizon in your view. Adolfo has just missed the target for really as an early one. We got our first manager on stream to make subs today, so that's good news. And yeah, with 20 minutes gone, very few chances. More coming for Kohler's made a foul, but it didn't get booked. Got lucky. Another warning given out. This time for a real E player. We have 25 minutes in, still very few chances. Very little entertainment, and with half an hour past, still waiting for a proper chance. Anything before half time? Oh, one late on maybe, a free kick, but oh, nope, not much there at all. Half time, yeah, one shot on target.
Middle back.
One shot.
Look at that, 19 free kicks, wow.
Yeah, no offsides from the OABs in the first half. But they've made 12 fouls. They've been restricting the match quite a bit there. Martin, it's over to you to make your subs at this point, if you want to make any, and tell us about what minute for your second half ones, if you do want any there. Desai on his poor performance today. That's a surprise, isn't it? There we go. Horrendous, nothing till 60 minutes. And for really, they're a 60-minute team as well, and we'll leave those as they are despite being at 6s and 7s. So 60-minute subs coming up at this point. And still very little. We're 3 minutes away.
It's all in centre midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all in the lack of entertainment category. And yeah, Bosvelt, Batistuta is carrying a potential foot injury. Bosvelt, yeah, he's got a knee injury there as well. And has Lizarazu got anything? No, he hasn't. He's just started a bit lower.
Playing well as well. I think he's on an 8 as well, isn't he? Lizarazu.
Where are we going for ratings? Yeah, he's the one player that's standing out for their team, and he's Mr. Consistentness, and he does give a good performance. We'll just wait for Martin's subs, and I'll pop onto the real E setup and sort out the ones there from Matt. He's got his changes at this point, so Martin is making his subs. I can see that he's making those at the moment. Subs at 60, worse or injured. Beckham for Masudi or Boya. Well, Masudi is down there. And Somerville for Hasselbank or Viduka. And I think, well, if we look at those, actually, let's see how it's actually playing.
About for 6 one day, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit lower on fitness, so let's do Somerville for that there. Okay, and shoe care for Batistuta is being made by Martin. I haven't read anything else, have we? So we'll get back into this one. The last half hour. Will there be a chance? Hasselbank has come on and missed.
Horribly wide.
Of course, he stayed on. Oh! Martin's substitutes. They've just suddenly come in. So we'll make those now. Apologies, Martin, but there was probably about a 30-40 second gap between those, so that's why we kicked off. But anyway, Luis Enrique swapped with Bosvelt. And Romario for Bosvelt. Yes, we'll do that. There we go. There we go. They just came through really quickly. Quite a long time after the other ones had.
Yeah.
73 minutes. Still nothing going. Very little in the way of proper chances. A red card.
Oh, red card.
And it's Paolo Maldini. So we do need a third centre back on the pitch, or move your fullbacks to move your wing backs to fullbacks. But yeah, must have 3 at the back or more. Let's see what what we get in here by way of. I mean, there's three centre backs on the bench: Blanc, Adams, and Hierro. So there's plenty of opportunity to bring on one. But I mean, is it a case of just drop Lizarazu to left back and with a bit of a longer run? Hierro
Taking
for
off, I think.
Hierro for Effenberg is done. And am I straightening up Ince, or am I leaving him to the side? That's just the question there. It will be what will it be. Effenberg to the back.
Yeah.
Hang on. Effenberg to the back. Hierro to the back. In central.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, 10 men now. Can they hold on? This will be amazing if they keep yet another clean sheet. Any late chances? Possibly one of the dullest matches in the history of the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance. 2 shots on target between them.
Wow.
But Martin's held now an 8-match unbeaten record since taking charge of the team and conceded 1 goal in the process. That is quite an achievement. Even if it's a draw, again, it's still a very, very strong achievement. Gareth Southgate, another Southgate turning up, getting man of the match for today. So extremely well done for the result there from the Old Age Ballers against a team that are a better side.
Disappointed really with that performance.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, if you do win, you're going to close right up to them.
Fingers crossed.
must be what, 15 points behind. Loco Calaveras. I haven't sorted the Loco Calaveras team out again. That's me. It's twice in a row, 2 weeks in a row that this hasn't happened from me. And I can see he's picked his team. It's right here, and it's because I know what happens. When I click on to change player, I go to a different name. So I click on one of these managers with the old names, and then they all move in order. So that's the team that get missed out. I'm going to start with them next time. So let's do this now. Okay. So the team has Zerabetto, Samuel, Yepes, Zanetti, Costanzo, Simeone is out for Zayelias. This is nice and straightforward compared to the usual. Veron, Emerson, Riquelme, Ronaldinho, and Jardel. Dida, Gamera, Arca, Danielson, Estevez, Amoroso, Ronaldo, and Emerson as captain. Well, that's pretty fast. Yeah, that's it. Good. And we've just read out their team. And Ryan has picked the North Trafford side with his little T-junction that he's picked in his opening match as manager, I think. Little laughs there.
Yeah, I'm loving that arrow for Johnson. It's beautiful.
Ronnie's Ronnie. Just what we need there. And Solskjaer on 93% is still getting a start. We'll see how they get on. But it's a big game.
Has he got a captain? Captain's on bench at the minute.
I believe that Jose is still listed as captain in the team. Yeah, he's listed as captain on the thing. So it will be down to Ronnie Johnson. Torian Fiskum. That's Fiskum. And who's going to win this one?
I'm going to go loco. I'm going to go crazy. Let's hope for goals. 3-2.
3-2.
Or 2-3.
Oh, well. Ronnie Johnson has a yellow card after just a few minutes of this match. That doesn't go well for him when he's going to be making lots of runs backwards during the course of this match. It's tricky to see who's going to win this one. I think it's tense. Not the most interesting so far. Again, we had a great game to start the day, and then the next one was all right. It's not going a bit downhill in performances. Some rare.
We got spoiled, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We had all the entertainment very, very quick. Johnson's up to an 8, so he's doing a great job at that backwards run. Yepes also playing an 8. He's been very reliable for Loco Calaveras, but 0-0 at half time, and there are some shots, but there aren't many shots. If we have a look through the team here, only what 3
Loco needs to put a tackle in, I think. No fouls at all. You got to stick one in, don't you?
No fouls, no fouls, and you know, they've had quite a few free kicks themselves with those number of fouls that North Trafford have been making. But yeah, 5 tackles out of 5 with 2 key challenges from Yepes. We'll go to 60 minutes with both teams. 10 minutes to the subs. I think it needs it. I think it needs to liven up somehow.
Mm.
And the 60-minute thing is coming up. Will there be a chance? McLean's got a free kick. Well, Ryan's not one for making many subs here. Solskjaer's only lost 13% so far. If Backer's injured, he's not injured.
No.
So, I mean, to be honest...
He was in for Solskjaer, maybe? 6.
Well, he
Have done that?
Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? We could do that one. He usually says sort of less is more, but I think with a 6 that he's not performing, then it's probably worth bringing on Stefan Everson. So we'll do just that. And for Loco Calaveras, the Crazy Skulls, their substitutes are as follows. They have 3 planned changes, barring any absolute catastrophes. No, they've started a bit lower on fitness today. So it will be Jardel coming off for Ronaldo. Estevez is coming off for Riquelme. And Denelson for Veron.
Evening, Alf.
Evening, Alf. Evening, Alf. There. Half an hour to go. Flo missing the target for Norsk. And it's a goal. It's Trond Andersen who's playing further forward than I've ever seen him play by playing centre mid today. So that's good. I mean, quick bookings there for Bakker and Flo. And Everson as well. So they're taking a lot of cards here. Yepes now has one for Loco Calaveras, so they made a foul. It's 2. It's the second for Trond Andersen. Incredible. Zayelias with a yellow as well. Stefan Everson with a... He's on an 8, Everson. He's certainly played some lively football since coming on. And it's a win to make Loco Calaveras drop to 9 wins and 9 defeats this season. It's a very Jekyll and Hyde kind of team.
Oh, second half was all North, wasn't it?
It was indeed. At least there were some fouls. 1 offside in the entire game from North Trafford. Trond Andersen getting 2 goals, and both of them assisted by Stefan Everson. Stroke of genius there, Chris. I think.
That's ours, isn't it? That's our win. I can have the 3 points. I mean, I need them. So if I can just have 3 points in my team,
we'll gift them to your squad. That's exactly what you need. Yepes there, 7 tackles out of 8, did his best, and in addition to the 7 tackles out of 8, he did make 1 foul and was fouled once as well. Imagine Image versus Tyneside. No, that's later on, isn't it? We'll go to Astana versus Trumpton at this point. Astana again, no team submitted, so Kivu is out, and the replacement there is actually, it's not Yakubu, is it? It's Tabua. It goes to the first available one that's left in the team there. So, oh no, it wasn't. It was randomised. There. It was the random picked on who was there and using a random number generator. So, yeah. Anyway, they are done.
They got 4-4-2 as well.
Yeah, 4-4-2, no arrows and standard basic tactics. If the team isn't submitted, there's been, I don't know, it must be 6 or 7 times this season now. Trumpton with there. So Zidane coming in on the left hand side today. They're missing Jörg Heinrich through an injury. They've picked a decent team.
Yeah, and I mean that bench is very centralised, isn't it? I think maybe Silvinho could have come on instead of Zidane.
Well, Zidane has been playing in lots and lots of different positions this season, so he's kind of...
I've enjoyed it. It's like Where's Wally, isn't it? Where's Zidane?
Used as an intriguing filler. But the whole team at 100% in the starting lineup leaves them looking with some decent fitness for today's match, whereas Astana's team are as low as 93. Do you think that will be a difference?
Yeah, I think it will. I think in the end of the game, I think Trumpton's going to come, but I'm going to go 4-1.
4-1. they'll come good at the end with a 3-goal victory. The early pace seems to be from Asner. We are in the first 10 minutes still though, and the ball seems pretty much going end to end. That's a yellow card for Zidane. And then Asner trying to come back into this game, trying to get chances back down the other end. Trumpton with a chance. Labonce is making a couple of saves this game, something he didn't do many of last time out. It is definitely end to end, chances all over the place. And yellow card there for Melchiot. With halfway through the first half, Canu, I think he was missing a chance. Unless it was Roy Keane up against the other person. It's a yellow card for Roy Keane. Harold Shetner giving out that card. Van der Vaart with a chance as well. Penza putting one wide. This is making up for the lack of shots in some of the other games. Penza missing the target again, and it's been an interesting first half. Canu missing the target, and it's 0-0 at half time. There's only been 5 out of the 11 shots on target, but we have had 11 shots at least.
Yeah, very end to end. Good match so far, but just needs quality, doesn't it? I mean, Kanu 3 shots, 1 on target.
And the Arsenal fullbacks are on 6s, the goalkeeper's on an 8, and the rest are on 7s. Trumpton, Zidane on a 5 at half time. I think he's got to go. And we just replace him at half time. I've been given responsibility of substitutes here if I'm a big kid. So we will put Silvino on out on that left hand side. But Zidane's had a terrible first half. It's not worked out for him at all. And we'll watch the second half.
And Penza playing the role of the school bully in it. Do you know what I mean? Pass to me and I'm just going to shoot it wherever I am.
He's trying his best. He's not had any dribbles yet, though. And we'll watch the second half through the viewpoint of the team that have put their team in anyway. So there we are. Let's get into the rest of this game. A yellow card given out. And the subs are coming close now. Go to 60 minutes for the substitutes. Will it be worth
If Trumpton get one, I think they might open floodgates, but
I think they could. Ratings wise, Petkov's on a yellow card and on a 6. Ray Parlour is the man who comes on, isn't he? So he just gets
as an Arsenal fan, I love this.
Yeah, Martin's just caught up on the North Trafford performance as well, so he's bigging up that performance. Definitely just the one sub as well, just in case, because they do have Roy Keane on a yellow. So will they need it? Berizzo on a yellow. So as soon as they take off players with them, they get another one. Their Parlour's just hit the post. Beckham's just put one wide. Chances. It seems like
this is it. It's coming.
Yeah, the Asner chance was in there for Seedorf. Are we going to play out an energetic 0-0 draw here? Roy Keane winning 7 out of 12, 13 tackles, 8-1 now. He's certainly doing his best to restrict the opposition when it comes forward. Chance there cleared off the line and a full-time final whistle. 0-0 draw. Yeah, so many shots off target.
Yeah, I mean, what did Penza finish with? 3 shots off target because they were 6 and 3.
Didn't have any shots in the second half. That's really strange. Ray Parlour getting in there, 2 and 1. Martin said about Trond Anderson never hit a brace in his career. Surely, that's quite possible. I think he managed to score a couple of goals for me when I was Wimbledon for a few seasons. He did okay in England. He was probably the best player when they moved into the Argentinian league. He's very strong in Australia. But I don't think he ever scored 2 in a game for me. We've got just 2 matches left. And we're at Steelhawks versus Team GB to finish off with your game, of course, at the end. So Alf missing Ferdinand, Giggs and Cole, so 2 of his left-sided players, and has gone for Gary Neville at left-back today.
Love it. Another team that I like the concept of, Team GB. I mean, I'd like to see a bit more Scottish and Irish and Welsh, but
we've got 2 Scottish teams today, and that's the only other nationality in there.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get it, did we, in Olympics in London, did we? So I guess it's only fair.
Well, you take a look at that with Fowler, Beckham, and Owen playing in a line together as an attacking mid group. That's something I didn't think I'd ever see.
Yeah, I'd never seen Beckham playing that role before. I wonder how we'll do today.
Yeah, how's his season been going so far in general? It's 1 goal, 2 assists, and not the best average rating, but
No, thought that.
maybe this is where he's destined to be for the team today. Trondle a season or two with Brøndby towards the end of his career. Definitely didn't score two then. And Steel Hawks for today, they make a few changes. Alf says he played 8 home saves against Steel Hawks and lost them all. But how did he do against Roma? What we got here, Kieran Dyer on 91%. Khan captain, and changes that Joe calls in for Jaffa. I think Barsom and Palacios is certainly into the team. He wasn't in their last game. So Gary Neville left back is correct. I did check it definitely on the thing, Mike. Yeah, I definitely checked it.
Nice looking squad, nice looking team as well. Never really seen that formation. 3 at back and then 2 defensive midfielders, but I like it. Dyer probably the fittest he's ever been at 91%.
Yes, running around with a permanent shin injury that he does. Yeah, I'm just absolutely checking Alf's submission. Yeah, it's an inspirational move. There we are. I don't even need to check it. There we are.
I agree.
Wonderful. I knew it was correct.
Left foot thunderbolt coming up. I'm going to go with Team GP. Yeah, 2-1 Team GP.
Who is it meant to inspire? The Steel Hawks. And it is inspiring as David Beckham scores for Steel Hawks from that right hand side where Gary Neville is playing on the left. Institutional. Mendieta making it 2.
Oof.
This is a quick start from Steel Hawks. And Team GB not quite getting going. Michael Owens just missed a target. Ferguson and Owen on 5s, and Gerrard on a 5 as well. They haven't started well at all. Mendieta, Cole, and Beckham all on 8s, with Stam taking the yellow card and Barsom as well. It's action, but then it's gone a bit quiet. Will there be a third goal? Good save from Douglas. Beckham hitting the side netting for Team GB, and with half time approaching, the players can go for a well-deserved Bovril, and it's 2 shots none on target for Team GB and a full 4 out of 5 for Steel Hawks. Now, if David's still here, he'll be able to make his own subs rather than referring to his documents. So just let me know if you're still here, David. And Alf, your team as it stands, I'll pop it onto this bit for you so it's a bit clearer. All between 91 and 100, and Ferguson, Owen, both on 5s. I think
Ferguson's too far back.
He wants them all off, so we'll do our best. But for Steel Hawks, David's going as is. What minute would you like your substitutes to be, managers, as well? Please let me know what minute you would like your changes. The stats, looking into those stats, it's the offsides a draw. Yeah, offsides a level. That's good news. As I have a nice yawn. No corners in the first half. Didn't even want any. Can't believe it. And Team GB winning 39% of their tackles. Gary Neville, Michael Owen and Kieran Dyer have missed all of them they've put in. Beckham hasn't tried one. So we just wait.
We're done.
You just wait for any substitution news coming up. It could be here within the week. Here we go. Shove them all up into midfield with arrows. All what?
Is it Gerrard? Gerard and Fergus, I'm guessing.
I can't. Yeah, because I can't move them all. I mean, is that it? I can't. I can't move more than one of these. It's the old cryptic clues.
What's Mr. Chip doing?
Catchphrase. Ooh, check it out. Yeah, my friend's just sent me a link to European Microwave Week at the Excel and Dyer. Okay, Dyer's going to move into there. So that's it, yeah? That looks right, yeah? Keeps two out wide. It moves them all into midfield with arrows. Dyer two. That'll be it. Yeah, I can't see any other way around that.
That's an interesting formation.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it could do something. And we'll do that. We'll go to 60 minutes with both managers. I haven't heard a time, so I'll just go to the standard 60. Team GB trying to come back into this. They're doing their best, but Mendieta has scored to make it 3-0. 3-1 with Robbie Fowler. And will there be any other incidents in this before the subs? The subs are on their way. Barry Ferguson getting a warning. He's still on a 5, but the rest are starting to improve a little bit. Fitness wise, they're all still 87 plus. I don't think they've been exerting much energy at all.
Just there, aren't they?
European Microwave Week. I'm going to have to find out when it is, aren't I? It's on at the Excel in London, the 2nd to the 7th of April. So their microwave weeks are only 6 days long as well. A 6-day event. Access to the very latest products, research and initiatives in the microwave sector. I assume it's not just literally microwave ovens. I would think. I'm going to pop it on to David for his selection as well. Seeing how things are. I got Joe Coles on 80. We'll put it into a better view for you. Joe Coles on 80. Mendieta's on 86. Dyer on 85. And your average rating wise, Palacios is the only one struggling at any point there on a 6. This is, I think this game might end up being our longest match because of the subs.
I expect a selfie with you and your friend at the microwave convention. That's a given now.
Sadly, I won't be able to make it to the XL during that week. Might have to pass. I wonder what the cost is of going to such an event as well. Register here. Bowyer for Palacios is being made from Mr. Costa. That's Barsom, that's not Bowyer. It's Palacios there, and it's Bowyer there. It will be an all in-person event with no virtual participation or attendance. That's great news, isn't it? Early bird deadline is the 18th of Feb. But I still can't find the cost here at the moment of what it is, and I'd love to know what the cost is here. Delegates register for free, isn't it? Genuinely not. It might be free. Might be free to attend such things, but
no way.
A delegate,
should be looking at 5 figures at least.
the cost of a delegate is you gotta have membership of something. I'm not even gonna bother. I thought it'd be quite nice to see just how much such an event would cost, but it's not now, is it? That's it. Thanks coming from David. I'm just waiting on Alpha changes here at the moment. Is he watching live? That's got to be the question, really. Is he watching live or is he watching on a delay? Because he's not allowed.
Yeah, I've fallen foul to that a couple of times.
Just press that live button. As while Mike's watching this, he's sending his team through for tomorrow's Division 2 Cup. That is absolutely pointless because it doesn't end. Yeah, the cup with no ending because the cup starts in one season and finishes in the next.
Oh,
That's why Mega Horse actually won a trophy. Mega Horse won the last cup, and now their reward for it is to play extra matches, which I'd rather not have because the players get unfit. Oh, blimey! There's been quite a goal fest in the football. It's Man City 2, Brentford 0, Norwich 1, Palace 1, Spurs 3, Southampton 3.
oof.
Which seems like a third goal has only just gone in, by the look of it, for Spurs as an equaliser.
Yeah, Spurs.
Shea Adams has scored. James Ward-Prowse with 2 assists. And Villa 3, Leeds 3. Llorente scored. That there's about a quarter of an hour left there. I'm going to give it 20 seconds and I am just going to go straight into the rest of the game because there's nothing I can do here if I don't have any selections.
He's not sending any either now.
Yeah. He said no, there's no thing, because he's usually on to do them, so I'm just gonna 10. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Right, well this game's actually been on. This match itself has been running for 12 minutes so far. Whereas we managed to play 5 games in the first hour, with all the talk in between. And this game since kick-off has been about 12 minutes. 3-1 it is so far. Beckham with a chance. Yellow card for Gerrard. Sub instructions. Will the sub instructions arrive at any point? But
Matters now, does it?
Isn't anything I can do if I'm. Remember, just remember, just in case, Alf, it's with Swemp you are allowed to make your subs in the second half, not like Super League. So just as a reminder, Mendieta with 2 goals, man of the match, dominant. So very well played to Steel Hawks.
Like a good team at the minute, Steel Hawks. They beat us, didn't they? Was it 3-0? Was it last match?
Yeah, Steel Hawks was. Let's have a look at their last game when we go to it there. 3-0 against Imagine Madrid, yeah. Sadly for you. But Steel Hawks are looking good, aren't they, at the moment? Beckham stats, Mike Wilson Beckham stats here. So the first one, the one that played in the right-hand side of midfield, had an 8. He got a goal. 13 out of 52 passes, so 75% passing. 2 headers, 1 out of 5. 1 tackle out of 2. Wouldn't let me type. Right. Okay. You weren't clicked outside the box or anything. I don't know what could have happened there. And the other Beckham for Team GB played out of 6. He did get caught offside 4 times. 4 headers out of 6. Didn't try a tackle. Passing accuracy was a little bit lower, but he did make a key pass, and he had 2 shots out of 3 on target. So well played to David and Steel Hawks. Final match of the day, Tyneside versus Imaginary Madrid. And to look at the team here, Tyneside have just made 1 change, that Nicky Butt is out and Hammond's in, because last time around a 0-0 draw with OABs was good. Previously a 3-2 win over Dalgety Rangers was great. A 2-1 win over Tyneside was good. And a 4-4 draw with Roundhay is also good. So they've had 4 league games unbeaten in a row, and yet they're 12th.
Wow. Wow. That is going to kill Dyer, I think. I think that'll be the last we ever see of him.
Yeah, 8-8-8-6-8. And I think it was... did he go off injured last time out? I'm trying to think. If we go to the last game and have a look at what he did last game. No, he didn't. He just played out of 6. But it was a dull game. Batistuta with a 10 in a 0-0 draw. But yeah, Dan might be around. He said he was going to be around. He was around earlier, wasn't he? So we'll see if he's still here to do his subs. And for this manager here, after last game, with the result as it was, it's you don't need to make many changes. Cafu's back in, Mendietta's in for the suspended Smurteen.
Yeah, I mean, the balance of this team is shocking.
It wasn't set up for success, was it?
No, no, no. What have we got? One, two, I think 5 strikers, and I don't think I've respected any of them. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it.
He's only got 2 weeks left. He's ready to make a comeback.
What's his injury record? I mean, when I came, he was injured.
Yeah, it's just a really long injury. This one is before the league started, so that was before the beginning of the game. This one was taken at the start, but yeah, he's been on a long injury here. It's not 2 at the back, Alf. They've got a sweeper, so they've got 3 at the back. So it's 3 at the back. Just pointing that out for part of the chat there. 3 at the back. Yeah. And so yeah, Yordi was great last season as well. He was the shining light of the team. But 5 goals in 9 games, you need him in.
Yeah. He was the one who was scoring my goals. I mean, I can't get another striker to do it at a minute.
No, Alan Smith has 4. Fowler has none. Saha has 2 appearances. Anelka has none. And yeah, you need him. And Kesman has 6 in 14, but is now out for the next 2 matches, or maybe even 3. Totti is, that's fine. Are you predicting your own team's game score even?
2-0 Tyneside.
Oh yes, that's it.
Loads of action though. Loads of action.
Early start Shearer with a chance. Yeah, Mike played Otis Adamidis as a sweeper. Mexey is a sweeper. He can't play centre back. When you've lost Mendieta, with all that choice on the bench as who can go on in defensive mid, is Gareth Barry not a defensive mid in this game either? Yeah, he's not.
No, he's not. He's a defensive left back.
You have no defensive mids in your matchday squad.
I'll go with Lampard, and then
can a sweeper? Hang on, can a sweeper play in front of 2 centre backs? Not to be a sweeper. They
maybe
sweep
that massive
up
arrow.
at the back.
In fact, actually, I'm going to change it. Can I go with
formation change might work. Yeah.
Anelka for Mendieta, and then push him up.
Smith and Anelka.
I'll put him in midfield. I'll put him attacking midfield, sorry, in centre. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Here we go. 13 minutes in, injured in the 14th minute. Lescott has a yellow card. Dyer takes a yellow card as well. This is entertaining. It's 1-0. It's
get in
Barry
there,
Ferguson. He scores. Who needs a defensive mid when you've got an Elka playing attacking mid on a 7? Viduka nutmegs Lescott. A yellow card given to Cafu now. Cafu to only be on a 7 isn't like him. And we're approaching half time. There's some great debates in the chat about how to. Oh, it's 2. Barry Ferguson scores again.
Barry Ferguson. Alf, this is what he should have done.
Barry Ferguson. This is going to leave Dan Hazard bottom of the table as it stands. Look at that. They got 3 5s. Dyer, Solano, and Bramble. And is Dan here? Is the question.
Wow. That is a really good stats for my team. 9 shots, 7 on target.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
It's incredible. Oh, so there was a disallowed goal in the Spurs Southampton game. It only finished 3-2 to Southampton.
Oh yes, get in there. As an Arsenal fan, I love that. It's good night. It's good night. This yeah.
2-0 up here. A designated sweeper. No. Alpha striker playing in defence is a defender. A goalkeeper playing up front is a striker. They're not a designated sweeper unless they play in the sweeper role, which is behind the defence.
What about if they had the Johnson hammer on? Like we had
They
Ronnie
could
Johnson.
they could have a they would have to they wouldn't be in defence, and they'd only be back. They'd only be at the back when they were when
Fucking.
when the team were off the ball. Yeah, you can't give player instructions to somebody. So you could put a sweeper. I don't even know what's going on here. Yeah, I don't have a clue. Yeah, just someone who's a left back that's playing substitute is a substitute. Anyway, apples, bananas, and all that. Right. Anyway, are you making any half-time changes?
No, I'm sticking with that.
Sticking with it is good. Yeah, and for these, I think. Well, Dan's not here. I'm going to give him until 60 minutes, and I'll go back to looking at his old setups at 60 minutes. You can have a massive run on them. Just give him a massive run to striker. Do the old Luis Enrique and 97-98 stuff from Quinton. Do that style.
I want this half to be done.
You do. It's 2-0. With Tyneside on a 4-match unbeaten run. Terry's on a yellow card. Now Robert's had a chance. They're looking a bit more lively at the moment. Solano coming close. And the subs are on their way. Robert has pulled one back. And those sixes have appeared instead of five. So I'm going to look at Dan his setups here. Has he got any suggestions? Go with where his team was in. So where's the if we're losing kind of stuff? Is it based on the same setup? Yeah, right, okay. So let's see if we can action this. So Robert, Dyer, Colaci probably would get. So this would be to. Yeah, Bowie would be. Solano's on a 6, isn't he? I think. Was he on a 6? Yeah, he is. Right, I'm going to withdraw Solano at this point. Solano off for Cole. He's going to go there. Bowie will go there with these, and that will be their setup. Oh, look for 4 dot red. That's brilliant.
Not even trying, are they? Not even trying.
4 dot red. Good to see Upford was in there as well. Superb.
Is he doing anything with Bramble? He's on a 5.
There's no plans there, I think, as it would be. So your changes now. You've got Joe Cole on 82% there with a thigh injury, but it's not bad otherwise.
What's Totti on before he started? Sorry.
Before kick-off, where's he gone?
He's at bottom, right bottom. Right, but he's 92.
Oh,
he,
thank you. 92.
Sorry.
I was looking at it.
92.
Top blue from Savage.
I'll go Colaccini for John Terry, please.
He tried to do a sub for Tyneside here with Colaccini. Colaccini on for who was it? For Terry.
Terry, yeah.
Good choice.
You can't risk him.
Any more?
No, that's it. Better leave someone on just in case.
Yeah, Colaccini is in the lineup there as well. You can give John Terry to Tyneside. I'm sure they'd not enjoy that at all. 2-1, Laurent Robert with the goal just before the substitutes. Go Team Blue. Chances, it's 2-2. It's Viduka. And Tyneside with this run that's now getting a little bit ridiculous for a team so far on the table. Have they got enough to hold on? Robbins put one just wide.
Come on. Last minute. Come on.
Anything coming in? A chance late on for Tyneside forward. Oh, it's a goal. It's Alan
Yes,
Smith.
Get in there.
Alan Smith. 3-2. And it is a win. It is a
Oh,
win for Imaginary Madrid. Barry Ferguson's
oh.
10. Excellent for Barry Ferguson. That was a
Who,
close
who has
match.
who has a cigarette? So I might start smoking. Who has them?
David's going with him. And wow, I mean, Joe Cole didn't play very well, but aside from that, the team have put in performances. Matchday on an 8 again, and
Yeah.
even Lescott now with a few good ratings in a row, so he's on his way up. Unlucky for Tyneside, who played their way back into that game. They all finished with 6-7s. Dyer 5 at half time, 8 at full time. So not too hasty to take him off there. He stayed on. He did a good job. Germany playing a libero in front of the centre backs in the 1980s.
But does he become a libero when he's playing in front of DCs? I mean, is Gary Neville now a left back? The question we need to ask ourselves nowadays, isn't it?
I'm trying to think of this German guy. I mean, could just make one up. I won't. The results for today. So 5 teams failed to score. We had 2 0-0 draws, but we still had 6, 11, 13, 16, 20 goals. So the other 5 games produced an average of 4 each one. And look at that for a table now. Dalgety Rangers 1 point clear of Steel Hawking and Real E. I mean, that Trumpton, Loco Calaveras, Team GB, did they all lose or something?
I think they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Trumpton's result was it was 0-0. 0-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still ridiculously close. North Trafford on the end of that on 26. Roundhay closing up to Astana. And Falaraki and Old Age Ballers are level on points. Imaginary Madrid just 2 points off the top 10. Allenson 3 points off and Tyneside 4. This is now a proper full-on 5-team relegation battle, despite the fact that one of the teams is on an 8-match unbeaten run in all competitions. What is going on?
I want the points rather than game in hand at the minute.
Yes, the game in
I'll
hand.
take that.
The points are in the bag. With teams getting beat left, right, and centre, then you never know what's going to happen with them. Costanzo in Team of the Week with Cole and Hoyland. No Gary Neville at left back. Southgate and Stam with Alex D'Alessandro Mendieta as a midfield 3, and up front there Robin Estevez, getting by virtue of those two of being left and right forwards, with Stefan Everson up front for his half-hour cameo. On the bench we've got Given, Shearer, Nesta, Keane, Viduka, Nesta again, and Barry Ferguson.
Scores 2 goals and gets on bench.
Yeah. So it has been a good round of fixtures, to be honest. Fixtures for next time shows that we've got something else going on. Oh yeah, these are the 4 matches. I'm gonna do these games next week. This division needs to catch up with Division 2, so these games will be Monday night. So this will be Monday night. There'll be a double feast next week of games in the Swemp for Division 1. Division 2 we're going to play cup games tomorrow night anyway, so that will be their next round of games. Old Age Ballers and Aston's Ajax, huge game at the moment. Real E versus North Trafford, huge game. They're only 4 points apart. No, less than that. Is it? Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, Team GB Allenson. I mean, anything can happen there. Allenson's recent form, and Tyneside Falaraki. Falaraki could get into higher up there if Tyneside slip up, and if not, if Tyneside don't slip up, you're back on the bottom of the table again, aren't you? So with Allenson, of course, with a chance to get some points. Gosh, it's absolutely amazing what's been going in this division. Just check the cup and the fixtures for the cup. It's not until the 28th of September. This is loads of time before the cup returns. So these games will be on Monday. So I'm not going away now. I was going to be away at the weekend, but where we were going, someone's got COVID, so not going to be going. And then the games after that, Dalgety Roundhay, Falaraki Norsk, Loco Steelhawks, massive. Could be. I mean,
Big one. Big one.
that's a win for Loco, isn't it? Because it's their next game. They usually stay ahead on wins compared to defeats. Really versus Real Madrid playing each other versus yeah.
Can't even get a string of results, can I?
Imagine no chance. Team GBS is Ajax, Trumpton Old Age Ballers, and Tyneside Allenson.
Big one. The big one.
Huge game. I mean, that, if the other game doesn't put you towards the bottom of the table, this one will.
Yeah.
I'll make sure this is saved. I'll get the data out later on this evening to everybody for Matchday 19, which is only going to be with 8 teams in it. So, yeah, you've got a match off on Monday, but you'll be back on your Wednesday night game. Chris, thank you very much for your participation tonight, and obviously those people in the chat as well. It's been great to have you on.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you for inviting me, and hopefully we can get on before end of season again.
I was going to say, yeah, if you're up for a second spell, I think with what we got, about 8 or 9 rounds to go, then definitely welcome back for that one.
Yeah, thank you.
And to anyone who's been watching tonight, of course, you are welcome to come back for another commentary session. I mean, if Alf wants to come back and talk about his own grandma with Ian Campbell, then feel free. We'll see you later on, and good night.